Some of the coolest conversations you ever have are with your coworkers. So we made a show about it. Welcome to BreakRoom Sessions.
How are you doing?
What's up?
What's up? Good. Hope you're doing good. It's been a minute. We're here with Shauna, Country Cuz, Ill Will. Today's episode is all about the Tour de Billiards. We have amongst us a top 10 pool player in the house.
Top 5.
In Kankakee County.
Top five.
In the nation.
Top 5.
The nation, not just the city.
Right, exactly.
The nation.
You think it's the nation?
And that is the name that I skipped over. That's Reek, our boy Reek. Top 5 in pool out in Vegas out of 883 people.
Yep.
That's a lot of folks,
You want to give us some
man.
insight on your trip and how your experience and what you succeeded?
Did you get to fly?
How
Did you get to fly first
won
class?
each table? Knocking them tables out, huh, cuz?
Hold on. I'm gonna be humble as possible with this stuff. I'm not like Hall of Fame. I'm not all of that. It's a lot of people.
Top 5, man. That's
There's a lot of people that's good. As a whole, especially in this area. It's a whole bunch of people. But in my division, I came top 5. You know, I wish I would have been number 1. I kind of messed up towards the end, got excited. But, you know, it was a fun experience. They paid for everything. Hotels paid for. You got money when you got there.
Ooh.
I got, flight paid for. All of that, and I started off rough, started off losing the first match, but then
Really?
Yeah, I got on a good run. I won like 7 in a row straight. This not just individual games. This is a race to 5. So I beat somebody 5 games, next person
Another
5
5
games,
another
next person 5
games.
games.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't just one game I'm playing against different people.
Oh, you had a
So that's 35 games you won in a row.
So it's multiple
Pretty much.
per person.
That's
a
Five,
lot.
okay.
Yeah.
Not the best of 5, y'all. He say 5 actual games.
So the first person to 5 games, I was beating people 5-2, 5-1, 5-0. I beat a person, and they from everywhere.
So it's the best play out of 5.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you do 3, you won.
No, it's not.
You
No,
got
the
to
first
get 5
person,
wins.
you got to get 5
You gotta
wins.
get
Not the best of 5.
Yeah.
You got
Okay.
to get 5.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
He could have
Yeah.
been up 4-3, and the other
Yeah.
guy come back and win the next 2
Oh,
we
and
had all
beat him.
kind of
Okay.
Vicks up
So
under
it was a long, number one, it was a long day. When I got, that was a long day. I started at like 11 in the morning, and then it was done at 11 at night.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh,
you
boy.
constantly just playing.
Your brain is just...
But it was like when you get done playing, it usually take you about close to an hour. So if I started at 11, I'm done at 12. But my next match is at 1. So you got an app, and they contact you. Hey, you at this table, at table 430 something, and you got to report to that table. And it was a fun experience, but you got to just you got to lock in, and you got to just play.
Now, you went there as an individual, or did your team go there?
Individual. This is the first time we're going to individual.
Oh.
But my team should be able to go back this year, hopefully.
Oh, wow.
So hopefully we're gonna speak that. But
What do you like better then so far, the individual or you like the team play better?
I like individual
Yeah.
because you kind of, team. You kind of hoping a person do good, and if they don't, then you gotta make up for that. And if you don't do good, they make up for you.
Yeah.
So, I was surprised I even made it past Chicago to get to Vegas.
Wow.
So I did good in Chicago, won the whole thing there, sent me out to Vegas. And then I played a guy from Tennessee, played a guy from Kentucky, Texas,
Wow. Man.
D.C., Florida, everywhere.
Man.
Everywhere. It was thousands of people out there. So it was fun experience.
Now, did you get to take in any of the sights of Las Vegas?
I did, but I didn't. Because everything they had for us was at the hotel. Everything. You got to eat, you got the gamble there, you got all the pool stuff there. Now, outside my room was, you see everything, the whole strip, basically. So, I mean, I really didn't have time to, like, go out and walk and, you know, do all of that. But, I mean, next time I go, I'm going to see the whole experience of Vegas, though.
So was it just one full day, or was it more than one day that you was actually playing?
The first day we get there, we gotta, you know, check in our rooms and stuff like that, and we kind of walking around, gambling a little bit. My luck ain't good, so I ain't do too much of that.
I don't like gambling.
And then the second day you had to do they did a big introduction, and then basically second day you start playing. Playing, and you know, you go in the winner's bracket, loser's bracket. You win 2. I mean, if you lose, then you automatically go in the loser's bracket, but you can come back. So I lost the first one, and the guy was pretty much getting lucky. He just got lucky. I mean, so I don't think
you got lucky,
because he was just making he had to go to 5 games like I did. So he made the 8 ball on break twice. So in 5 games,
What?
so I'm down 2-0 before I even see the table. So now I got to come back. So it took a while, but he still ended up winning. He was a good shot though. It's not like he didn't have skills, but he was a good shot. And so I was like, all right, I lost the first one. All right, my losers bracket. Let me turn it up now. And I just started.
Please tell me you made it further than that
I was
first
gonna say,
guy.
where'd that guy?
Yeah, that guy ended up once he was in the winners bracket and put me to the losers bracket. He kept playing. I mean, I didn't see him no more until like the next day. So he's at different tables. You know, it's a huge, it's 1,000. Well, about 500 tables in there.
Yeah.
And so I didn't even see him and
My
on and on.
stepdad was out there.
And so I beat the next guy. Beat the next guy after that. Beat the next guy after that. Beat the next guy after that. Just kept going. Then I seen the other guy that I played. He was like, I said, you still in it? He was like, no, I ended up losing. So he lost.
Wow.
But but his wife actually was out there. She did
She
really
played
good.
too?
She did. She actually made it to second place overall.
Whoa.
But she was in a lower bracket than I was though.
So it depends on the bracket.
Gotcha.
So I was close. I feel like I could have been there. Like, y'all seeing congratulations on 5th. That's good, but it's not good enough for me.
Huh?
Well,
Next
I
time.
mean,
It's not
Next
good
time.
enough because I was
that was
there.
your first time.
It was
your
the first time going to
out
Vegas.
There, so
Yeah.
next
And I mean,
time.
it was against hundreds of people,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
you got to understand, it's like, even if you was just in the spelling bee, and you know what I mean, these kids is from all over the nation,
Yeah.
sometimes all over the world in the
Right.
spelling bees, you know. You place 5th, man.
Man, that's-
over
it's
100.
but
That's excellent.
Man,
Yeah.
that's
Because I mean,
big.
you can't. Well, for me, if it was my first time, I can't set my expectations that high.
It's
Yeah.
okay to do that though.
Yeah.
It's okay to
Because-
do
yeah.
that, but I mean,
Like, you hope to be in
Well,
like the
it's like-
top 20. Be like,
right?
at least I get in the top
Exactly.
20.
I'm not going
Yeah.
to go
And
in
then
there
if you make it top
saying-
20, you be like, maybe I can make it top 10.
Right.
You know?
But
But
why
not
not?
top
But
5.
why
Yeah.
not? Put
Yeah.
yourself up there.
to go in there and say I'm gonna take it off.
Yes.
That's
the
the
first time.
But that's how my confidence was. I was like,
But it just
They can
depends
all
on how
get ready
you,
for second place.
exude that energy.
yeah.
I mean, you can't be like, don't put yourself out there like I'm the best and
Now, see, that's the way I would be if I put myself. I'm
You
gonna
have
be
to,
number
yeah.
one.
Nah.
You have to carry
You don't-
yourself
I'm
with
gonna
that.
take the whole
Yeah.
thing.
no, can't be arrogant with
You
it. That's
got
not
to.
cool.
I mean, you
just have the
can't-
confidence.
Yeah,
the
it's
confidence of okay,
But
hey,
you
I'm
got
shooting for the
to have the
stars.
confidence and the ego.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, you don't.
You do.
You have to.
If you got, see,
You have to.
that's the thing. See,
You
the
have
way-
to.
Watch this. So that man and his wife, like the way she carried herself, even though she was playing in a lower bracket, she was swinging that stick like like a boss
she was
out
tough.
there winning.
She was tough. I think
She
she was
she swung that stick harder than he was swinging his stick winning.
Yeah, I mean,
see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you call big ball energy right there. She had some clackers down there, Shauna.
I mean,
she was swinging them joints out there. That's
pause,
how she went in on second place. No ditties, no fritties, none of that. But I'm just saying.
But
you got to have the ego.
I mean, you do, but then again, that's what got me though. Because once I lost, I was like, okay, nobody was
humble.
You know, I was humbled. I'm like, okay. Because my first thing was like, okay, ain't nobody in here can beat me.
See?
That's my first thing.
See?
But then when they said, okay, you top 33. Okay, boom. Then I beat the next person. I was top 17. Beat the next person after that. All right, I'm 8th place right now.
And I was like, wow.
Then I was like, okay, this guy can't beat me. Beat him. I beat him 5-0. He didn't basically even shoot. Then I was like, okay, my confidence was so high, I was already looking at 3rd place trophy. I went over there, taking pictures, looking at it.
And what's wrong with that?
And I'm
There's
like,
nothing wrong with that, but Shauna, he was already in 8th.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? He was already in 8th place. He wasn't starting from the beginning.
Yeah.
So when you get there, yeah,
Your
okay,
ego grows.
okay. Oh, now I'm going. I'm going.
Yeah, but like she
if
said,
you start
though,
before that,
but
you already lost.
But
pretty much
she lost. She right because I was like, okay, I'm already gonna get 3rd. I'm playing in 5th place right now.
Right.
I'm like, all right, I'm getting 3rd. Okay, I went to the showroom where you got the main event in and all this. I'm like, okay, this guy, can't nobody beat me. But then I got humbled quick because the guy jumped out like 3-0 on me. And I'm like, oh man, wait, you know.
So
I was like,
you went to another level of.
Yeah, I had to like, and then just
the chest sticking out.
But
that's what I'm saying.
You don't want to stick your chest out. That's
exactly
the difference.
Yeah.
He was puffed
and that's
up
what I'm saying.
already.
But when I was in that mode, I was like, ain't nobody beat me.
Right.
And then I got too much in that mode, and I'm like, all right, this guy is just as good as I am.
I'm just saying,
like she said, I gotta
level it.
I'm just saying, for me, I would go there and the chest would be out. I'm done already.
Yeah.
No, you stick your chest out after you get that 1st place, but you got to keep
right.
yourself balanced
right.
before you get there.
But that's what I'm saying. From the get go, my chest ain't gonna be like this.
No. You ain't supposed to represent yourself.
Yeah,
like
that's what we saying.
With
that's
the
what
ego.
we saying.
And if your mindset is already like that, you gonna come in.
Of course, yes, of course.
But I mean, not everybody. It's hard for people to distinguish the two.
Yeah,
I mean, and you got to think about this. Like,
I just follow Murphy's Law myself.
It's the nerves that get people. Like, you can make a shot. I can make this shot all day. But you got all these people watching you. You in Vegas, and you want to do good. And
so, how big was the crowds that was watching?
Well, it was like tables. It was a table here, and then it was like everybody else had to sit back, and then sit back over here. So we was kind of like by ourselves. But you want to do so good against this guy. You know this guy's just as good as you. But you know if you mess up, it's over.
Yeah.
And then you want to do so good, and it's like, I made this shot 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But that shot under pressure is 10 times harder.
But no, I'm talking about the audience. What did that look like? Was it like a huge, or was it just a middle?
That audience wasn't big until you got to the main event. If I would have beat that guy, then the audience would have been big. And then if I would have beat the next guy after that, I would have been. You could have seen me on the APA app and online. That would have been with commercials and
you gonna get
referees.
That next year or whatever the next event.
Oh yeah.
He gonna be there. He'll be there next year.
Without a doubt.
He'll be there 2026.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. Because I mean, all the nerves and stuff is would be gone then.
Right.
And then I'm gonna be there cheering. I'm gonna have my banner with Reek, Winston.
Just get one of them
pool balls.
Just get one of them fat heads of his face.
Oh yeah.
No.
Get Zach the replica of Zach.
I
don't like pool no more. I don't like it. I hate it. I don't like it. I'm not going.
So what was the absolute best thing you ate while you was out there?
Oh, they had a.
We gotta go to the food, don't we?
Yeah, I wish I could have got some more restaurants. I was looking up restaurants before I got there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the move.
But basically, that's what I said. It was so much shooting pool that we kind of just ate at the buffet, and they had another restaurant in there. We kind of ate that too. I mean, the buffet was good. Like you got pretty much everything you want in there.
Man, crab legs was
that free too?
Well, they gave us a discount off of that.
Okay,
it wasn't all free.
Okay.
So, but I mean, it's some shooters out there. Like, it's some people that I play a lot, but they play way more than I do.
Wow.
Like the highest level you can be is a 7. I'm a 6.
Oh damn.
So so the 7s, they are. These guys are older too. They've been shooting 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys are young. I ain't been shooting that young.
He ain't nothing but 30-something.
Yeah.
He going on for knocking.
But he probably ain't started shooting till he was probably
But I started when I was young, and then like when I got teenagers, I was shooting every now and then, but it wasn't like I do now.
Consistent, right?
It wasn't consistent. Now if I stayed consistent, I would have been real good. But I remember my dad shooting. Like when I was young, and the people I shoot with, they was shooting with him. And
now,
then
you could beat your Uncle Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He'll kill Mike, man.
Yeah.
Mike probably like a 4.
Yeah.
Mike about a 4.
But he's decent, though.
He's decent.
But he don't, like you said, he never stayed into that.
He don't play consistently.
Nah.
Like
If he can't out Michael Jackson moonwalk, Uncle Mike. That's what he can't do.
But, all of us is good. All of us are good. I mean, it's just talent.
Wow. Proving that you top.
Yeah.
Top tier.
But I'm the only one that stayed with it.
Okay.
Like my brother and them, they can play too, but I'm the one that stayed with it.
Wow.
So.
I hope you keep.
Because it used to be basketball. We was all good at basketball.
My face, my cousin, y'all.
That's why
you stay with it, man. So you get them sponsorships and just do what you want to do, man.
Yeah, I mean it's fun.
You could be having fun, making money, man. And your dream.
I bought my house and they had an old pool table in my house. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna redo this and I'm gonna just start going down there practicing. And I just started playing. I ain't had nothing else to do with the house really, so I just started playing and I got better. Then I started picking up what I used to have. Then I was like, okay, let me join the league. Then I got even way better. And I was like, all right, let me take it a little bit further. So,
man, now 5th place, you got. What did you get? A trophy, a little check?
I got a check. I ain't gonna discuss how much it was.
No, we're not asking.
Yeah, but I got some money. I didn't leave Vegas broke. I'll tell you that.
That's good, man. That's perfect, man.
Doing something that you love.
That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. God is good.
And another thing is, like, you don't know what you're good at, really, honestly.
Right.
Like, I might go back for bowling. I can bowl, too. I mean, I just ain't never... I ain't put the time in for it. But
it ain't like you finna build a lane in the backyard.
But anybody, like, they got leagues for everything. So you can just jump into something.
They got a horseshoe league.
They probably do.
Absolutely.
I mean, this Vegas.
Absolutely.
I was hearing about bags.
They got bags.
I don't like bags. I need that metal in my hand.
You could go if you want to play. If you want to play some bags, every Thursday night up in Mantino.
They got it in Bradley too. Bradley Billiards, they got a bag league.
Everybody got bags. I'm talking about them shoes.
They probably this is Vegas. You can go.
They got shoes. They got shoes. Man.
Oh, really?
They definitely got shoes.
Not the ones you wear, Sean.
Horseshoes. Not the stilettos. Not the stilettos.
Shoes? What you talking about?
The horseshoes.
Not the stilettos.
You talking about you thinking about your closet at the house.
Right. Them J-bones and them stilettos.
But like I said, you really don't know what you're good at though. Like unless you just put the effort into it. People can bowl. So there's a lot of good bowlers and stuff around here.
Oh yeah.
So you put the effort into it, you can go anywhere.
Look at the horseshoe league.
So hopefully next year you gonna see me on the APA app, and I'm gonna be first place championship trophy.
I fell out.
I know.
What?
Tour de Billiards.
I thought I said it first.
You did.
Like,
that's what you said.
Bite my stuff.
No,
I ain't even know that y'all
biting off of you. Did. Yeah, we biting off of you. You did say it first.
I thought that's what it was going to be. They sounded good. They was like, yeah, Reek Tour de Billiards.
I know, but
like I said, it's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that's better than
Yeah.
I'm gonna start replacing that with I'm gonna just say duh everywhere.
Give me a glass of milk. What? Yeah, glass of milk. Okay. Duh's French.
So when will you be able to re-enter for 2026's actual one man,
so he said they go back this year. Oh,
well, that's for the team. That's for the team. I'm talking about
hopefully,
for the solo, because I really think I know for a fact this man can get within top 3, if not number 1. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
I'm just inquiring.
Well, they do another thing at Bradley, so you can qualify to go to Chicago. Well, up north Chicago and play again. And if you win that whole thing, they see you straight out to Vegas again. So,
wow. So is the Vegas the only place where they have the main events?
No, I mean they got pool leagues. They have the biggest event in Vegas.
Okay.
The biggest event. That was the biggest thing in the nation.
That makes sense.
They had a lot
video games, all kinds of
everything. But I said, in every town,
people be serious about those video games.
But they betting on that stuff.
Oh, they bet on everything.
Call of Duty right now. They betting, making money.
Everything.
Oh yeah.
We walked in a room and it's got a whole bunch of screens up there. You got horse racing, you got basketball, NBA, you got football, you got every single thing, NASCAR, everything.
Yep.
And people just betting on just different things.
Yeah.
But I met a lot of people out there like from different places.
That's awesome.
So
that's beautiful.
It was just crazy.
Which player would you say was the most gave you the most grief? Not the one that beat you, but one that really, y'all was like almost neck and neck,
this one guy he was actually from Chicago. The score was 5-4. I barely beat him.
Ooh, that was a tough one, right there.
It was a tough one, but I kind of gave him the first two or three games, like, because me messing up, not because his skills was there. I messed up a couple of shots. He's just as good as I am, so he kind of ran out a little bit, but it was 4-4, and then I just kind of I got the best of him a little bit. But he's really good though. I can't think of his name, but there's so many people.
I wish you could have thought of his name, gave him a little shout out. Hey man, you good, but you ain't better than me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not big head, still give somebody flowers.
It was very fun experience though.
Well.
Still got 7 minutes.
We got 7 minutes.
Oh, well, I mean.
How long was you out there?
I was out there 4 days.
Dang.
And the entire time you was
playing?
Well,
3 days pretty much.
Saturday got it out there and then kind of just walked around a little bit. Then Sunday I played and then played a little bit Sunday. And then Monday was a lot.
All day.
The whole day.
Okay.
To 11 p.m., right?
And then Tuesday, I was
you played till you out, right?
I was out Tuesday. And then they got a Masters League too.
So you just went on Tuesday, you just pretty much went out there to support.
Yeah. They had a Masters team that was from here. I should have stayed and played with them. But they did pretty good.
He was probably mentally out of it.
No, he was, but he really wanted.
I wanted more.
Back. He wanted some get back because he knew he still had that dog in him, and he had to let it all the way out.
Now, believe it or not,
came out, but it didn't get all the way out. He got caught.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's a team from Joliet that won the whole thing. Is the Masters. These guys is just, they should be pros. All of them. They should be pros.
See, I just want to go just to see.
It's like, you can look at the APA app And then it's going to show you the events and all of that.
And just book a room around that time and just go to the events. But sit there.
The whole Westgate Hotel.
Free drink and walk over there.
Yeah. The whole Westgate Hotel was booked up with all pool players, though.
Oh, wow.
Top to bottom.
And that's the name of the spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a lot of
the
people.
actual event is in a hotel space.
Yeah. But it was a lot of people. Like, once you get on the elevator, you got to wait because you're going to stop every floor because somebody getting on.
Wow.
I love how them hotels is in Vegas. Nice, like, they got everything in them. Like, they got
restaurants.
You ain't got to go nowhere.
No, that's what I said. I really didn't go nowhere.
That.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Like, I don't know why. Well,
but you know what they don't have?
What they
clocks.
They did. That's on purpose.
I know that.
Yeah, they don't want you to know what time.
I know that.
And ain't no windows neither.
Nope.
Not in the casino.
Nope.
So you think it's dark or it can be light?
You don't know when it is. It's just they pumping that good oxygen up in there. You breathe. I'm breathing like I'm 21 again.
hitting that slot machine. Rolling them eyes.
I am not good on them.
And it's 3 a.m. I don't even know.
You don't know what time?
No.
Yeah, you ain't got a clue what time it is.
No.
So
the question I have, walk us through, you say as a team, what are some of the challenges? Like, is it a big chess match trying to match a 4 against a 5 or a 2 against a 5 or?
Yeah. It's definitely basically, I mean, it's like a chess match, exactly. Because like if you kind of want to play somebody low versus somebody high.
Okay, I was going to ask
to work your way.
If they
throw their
win,
5, you want to throw your 2 against them or your 3.
If they do win, if that 2 wins, then you got one of the best people out the way. And they only got to go, like, if I play somebody that's a 2, I will have to go to like 5 games to they 2.
Okay.
2 games. And then if they win, which is, it can happen. Like, that's a struggle on me because
you got to win 5. They only got to win 2.
Yeah, anybody can do that. So I'm out the way now. So now they can just throw all the high players,
right?
And then they can just wipe everybody else out. So it's a strategy. It's a strategy with that. So I don't like to be a coach. Well, I like to be a coach, but I don't like to be like a captain of the team and be picking this person versus this person.
Right.
Yeah, my guy Melvin Tim, he's good at that.
Okay.
And he's a good shot too.
So if you win next year in the solos, what's basically after that? Does that make you like a full-on pro at that point?
No. This is just
This is amateur.
This is like an amateur league. So if I win this
level, which would be
if I win this, then you kind of
like
your confidence
minors.
is up. Your confidence is up. You can start entering like they got a big tournament in New Jersey, and Ike Reynolds is going to be there. You got some of the best people in the world going to be there.
Like Jeanette Lee and all them.
Yeah. Actually, Jeanette Lee, I met her when I was out there.
Oh, yeah, get no pic.
Yeah, I got pictures with her.
The Black Widow.
I got a autograph ball of hers and photos and all that.
Man, she's my favorite.
Don't say the best for last.
Yeah.
Right.
So I got a picture of her with, and she actually was shooting. She actually got a Netflix special coming out on her.
Nice.
Believe it or not. I grew up watching her.
Yeah.
And she was, and then she ended up getting stage 4 cancer and she beat that. So that's why she kind of stopped. But you can tell she's just
still
phenomenal player.
Oh yeah.
Still got it.
In the show, any shouts out you want to give?
To me, I'm the best. I'm just saying.
None of the
playing.
sponsors that sent you out there.
I don't know.
Some of your counterparts. You get some people that's.
I just want to give a happy belated Mother's Day.
Give a shout out to my uncle for.
My uncle. Well, not your uncle, my dad. He kind of taught me the game. My grandfather that passed away, he played all the time. Yeah. He would have been excited for me to go out there.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I really wanted to win for him, but I'm gonna win.
Well, let's go around.
He was always talking about when I'm going. And I actually made it before he passed.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yep, so.
Oh, my goodness. Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to Grandpa.
Yep.
Yep. So next year.
Next year, I'm going to bring it back.
Goosebumps.
All right.
All right, we're going to wrap up the show. This has been Tour de Billiards.
Duh.
Tour de Billiards.
Duh.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to BreakRoom Sessions. Share this podcast with a coworker and be sure to follow and subscribe for future episodes.